Okay, this is a lot like that last question. Rebecca bought a square rug for her office. If the area of the rug is 65 feet squared, estimate the side length of the rug to the nearest tenth. So what we're saying is our area, that's the size of the inside of the square. Okay. We want to know what the length of one side is. So what we've got to do is we're going to go ahead and first start with an estimation of the square root, and we only have to go to the nearest tenth. So first of all, 65, we know that we are going to have square roots of 64 comes before it. Okay. And the square root of 81 comes after it. So then what we're going to do is we need to go ahead and find, we know that the square root of 64 is 8. So we know it's going to be 8 point something. And this is where we have to use that formula that I gave you, where we take the 65 minus 64 is going to be 1. Okay, and then we do 81 minus 64, 81 minus 64, because we're doing our irrational number minus our small number. We're doing our big number minus our small number. So to get from 64 to 81, that is going to be 17. So we have 1 over 17, which is going to be a pretty small number. So if we had to go through, first of all, we know that 17, let's look at that. We put 1 in the box. Okay, we're going to go ahead and divide by 17. Here's the fun part. 17 doesn't go into 1, so we're going to put a 0 there. 17 also does not go into 10. So we're going to put a 0 there. Okay. Well, we need to go ahead and do one more. We know 17 does go into 100. The question is, does it go into 100 more than 5 times? And so let's go ahead just to check it, because if it goes more than 5 times, that means that this is going to be a 1. If it goes in less than 5 times, that means it's going to stay 0. So let's go do 17 times 5, because I don't even have to calculate the whole thing. I just have to make sure that it goes in there either more or less than 5 times. So 17 times 5, if I get less than 100, I'm going to go ahead and round this number up to 1. If I get more than 100, if I get more than 100, if I get more than 100, that means I'm going to keep that at 0. So 17 times 5 is 35. Okay. That's a 5. I'm going to carry my 3. Okay. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 3 is 8. So because that is less than 100, that means I would have to do, it goes into 100 more than 5 times, which means I round that tenth up to 1. And that's how I got my answer.